Here's a little update on the annual that's pretty much past halfway. The shop in Auburn, Full Throttle Aviation, I can't recommend them highly enough because they do a great job there, and Ash very competent along with the rest of his crew. The left engine was torn down about 100 hours ago and put back together. That's the one with the bad cylinder. And by rule, they have to change all the bearings, all the rings. So this engine is basically good for another 1,000 hours. Here's a picture of the camshaft after we had the cylinder taken off. You can see it had normal looking wear on it, no pitting, and very clean. This last picture here shows, on the top of the picture, shows the lobe of the cam. And so here comes the gear swing.
Gear up. Drop it. Do you have 3 green? Tell me if it flickers. Not even a flicker? She probably can't hear me.
And any flicker?
Huh?
Any flicker?
On the 3 green.
Yeah, one flickering.
I gotta put my spring scale on that and see how we are on
How about if we wiggle this whole contraption?
Nah, this doesn't do it.
No? Any flicker?
No.
Negative.
But theirs is a measurement. Put a cable tensiometer on there and make sure we got the proper downlock pressure.
Manual gear extraction. See if we get all 3 greens. How hard is that to crank?
Not that hard.
It's actually an extension, not green? extraction. That'd be for a tooth.
All right, break the handle loose. Put it back in its little safety. Good.
What?
Good.
Okay.
So that was your gear extension, electric and the manual extension. And there was no smoking gun to why that third light was. You can see here where he stopped it halfway so he could inspect everything. Everything was really tied up in there. He's very happy with what he found. Here are some photos showing up in the gear wells and some of the linkage. It's the same linkage that the Citation jets use also. Here's a picture of the switch. A little dirty in there, a little blow-by from the engine we got to clean up, but there's a main switch there. The green switch is for the squat switch for the gear, and the other one is for the pressurization, or vice versa. But you can see the wiring that's all entangled there, and then this is the wiring that leads up into the fuselage and up into the wing. Here's a few pictures of the right main gear. There's a door, and then up in the well. So the conclusion is on that third light that isn't coming on that fast that it's most likely just a sticky switch because everything is really tight. So he'll probably just change the switch after re-rigging it and checking all the tensions. So this is very good news. And coming up here on the last picture shows the nose gear doors with the gear up and the doors shut.